All right, so this is race recap for BRL Round 1 2022. We rolled out to the track. We were making some final preparations and loaded up on Thursday and headed out. We stayed Thursday night. We got in and got through tech, got the garage set up so that we weren't rushed Friday morning. So wake up Friday morning and we're pretty well set up, get the bike kind of final touches, tire pressures, stuff like that. So Friday was a really busy day. Friday we had 6 opportunities to go on track. We had 5 practice sessions and a qualifier late in the afternoon. And so starting Friday morning, the first session was early. It was like 8:30. It was still pretty cold out, and first time on the track. I went out, wasn't really pushing it real hard. Was kind of getting loose, getting comfortable, filling out the bike, learning some braking points and stuff on the track. So second session went out and actually was running some really quick times. And to be honest, like I came off track, I was feeling good, but pulled in and talked to the guys, and I was like, hey, where's my lap times at? And was kind of thinking my lap times were gonna be similar to where I was at this track last year, right around that 2 minute, 1:58, 2 minute flat. And they said, no, you're running 1:54, 1:55s. And so I felt really good about that we had made that much of an improvement from last year. And some of the changes to the bike are part of that. And then me just being more comfortable.
So it's Friday morning. We've been through 2 practice sessions now. Bike's feeling good. I'm starting to feel real comfortable out on the track. We're running some really good times so far. Still tweaking some suspension, tire pressures, different things. Hopefully we'll be a little faster throughout the day, but just gonna get suited up. I got another practice session coming up here quick, so stay tuned.
Went out for third practice, ran a really good lap, ran a 1:51, which put us top of the field, faster than anybody else in our class. So we were feeling really good by midday Friday. Ran into some tire questions and tire issues on when to change tires for the Friday night qualifier versus the Saturday morning qualifier and race tires. So we all kind of gathered as a team, talked about it. I ended up running practice session 3 and 4 on the same tires as I ran all morning. Pulled the tires after practice session 4. I skipped practice session number 5 for a couple reasons. After 4 practice sessions, I was starting to feel really tired. My legs were sore, my arms were sore, and I could feel in that last practice session that because I was fatigued, I was making some little mental errors and getting out of position and stuff like that. And so I kind of wanted to take a break before the qualifying session. So we changed tires. I took a little nap, got off my feet for a little bit, went into qualifying, fresh tires, a few more adjustments on the suspension side, and went out there. And after first qualifying session Friday was pole position number 1. We were sitting at the top of the pack, so felt really great Friday night. The entire Friday was a great day. I mean, the bike ran great. There was only one time, I think practice session number 2, the rear tire stepped out on me and I got really squirrely. It really caught me off guard, but other than that, the day went perfect. We made improvements to the bike all day long, kept getting faster and faster, ended the day with P1, and so we felt great. Wake up this morning, we have another qualifying session, and again, qualifying session for Saturday was another early session.
All right, it's Saturday morning, it's race day, so we're going out for our second final qualifying session, sitting P1 right now. So we're gonna go out and fill out the track, see if we wanna lay down another heater, but we're just getting ready for 1 o'clock race time. So we're getting excited, feeling really good.
everybody kind of thought that the qualifying laps from the Friday session were going to be the laps that everybody used, because nobody was going to be pushing it super hard, you know, at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. But we found out that wasn't the case. So we go out Saturday morning qualifier. I go out. I kind of have a plan. I'm going to go out, scrub in, because we changed tires again Friday night. Put a fresh set on Friday night for race day. So we're going to go out, spin 2 laps at, you know, running at 85%, kind of scrub in the tires, get loose, fill the track out, fill the temperature out, see how it's going, and then, you know, lay down some heaters. So I think I ran a 152 in that session. I pulled back in the pit, grab a drink of water, kind of catch my breath, you know, because the qualifying sessions are 30 minutes. We got plenty of time to kind of make some adjustments. Came in, I actually made a suspension adjustment, you know, mid qualifying session this morning. Went back out. I go out and I have no idea what's going on the track as far as lap times. I have no idea where we're at, but what I found out after I came off is, while I was out there, Arnie Wells actually took over pole 1. He had bested my best lap and took over P1. And the next lap around, I ran an even better one and took back P1. And I didn't know any of this until I came off track after qualifying. The guys were just, you know, going crazy that, you know, it was like neck and neck in qualifying. You know, he bested me, I bested him back, and ended up keeping P1 for the grid in the race. So qualifying sessions, you know, we finished both qualifying sessions with P1, so we couldn't ask for any more. You know, the bike felt great. Going into the race, super confident, sitting out front on the line. And, you know, I just knew we needed to get through this race. You know, I kind of had 2 goals coming into this race. You know, first was don't do what I did in Sonoma and, you know, just keep it on the track, keep it on 2 wheels, and let's finish the race. And I wanted to run a 150, a minute 50 lap time. And we go out, we line up in the grid, we get ready to roll. Launch on the start. Arnie pulls me in the start. His bike makes some serious power, and he pulled me in the start. He went into the corner first, and I lined in right behind him. And man, me and him were locked. I was right on his rear wheel the whole session.
Hot lines through the section, but right now it looks like Arnie Wells and Tony Tucker, they're trying to break away from the field.
Yeah, these are probably the 2 more accomplished riders in this field, and I think I do expect.
And Arnie was riding really, really good. He rode really like a perfect race. I do think I was faster. I think that the lap times during the race showed that I was faster, but I could just never make a pass on him. He never gave me an opportunity to get underneath him, you know, and he was just too fast for me to try and pass him on the outside. And I tried. There was one section, you know, I would catch him in the middle of the track there in the corners. There was one section I kind of came up underneath him and we were kind of side by side, but he was coming back down on me, and I had to check up a little bit because I didn't want to take us both out. I felt like the move was a little too risky, and second place is better than, you know, ending up in the dirt. So I checked up, tried to keep battling with him, and
that beautiful blue, kind of a teal. He's got a day glow frame. It's something you don't miss. But this is a section that's quite quick, and the checkers are coming out.
And we ended up finishing 1-2. We ran 1-2 the whole race, so finished second.
Okay, now, didn't make the podium last year. What did you do to make sure that you got second place this time?
Well, you know, we made a lot of changes to the bike since VR1 last year, and then in Sonoma I cracked out, so I just definitely tried to stay on track this go around and just put in consistent laps. I was trying to chase down Arnie here, but I just couldn't make a pass. But just want to thank my team. I couldn't be here without all of them. And, yeah, so just super stoked to be here.
Congratulations.
Second spot of the podium, which is great. Won me this badass BRL trophy, and you know, I think our team here, we've progressed. You know, we've gotten better and better every round. We've gotten faster and faster every time, and you know, that's what racing is. You know, we'll go back and make more changes to the bike, and we'll try and get faster next time. So. And the other thing that happened today was, you know, they invited the top finishers from the Pro Stock Bagger class to come line up on the grid with the Bagger GP guys and the Pro guys. And it was a really cool opportunity to line up on the grid with some really fast pros and go out there and run. And ended up battling with Arnie again. And then about middle of the race, I was right on Arnie's wheel again. And then out of nowhere, here comes Steve Chamberlain, caught us both off guard because I didn't know Steve was back there, and I know Arnie, you know, and ended up battling for a couple laps in the GP class with Steve, and Steve bested me. When he passed me, I was like, I mean, and we were kind of running into the back of the pack in the pro class, so it didn't really mean anything, but I was like, man, I'm going to try and chase him back down. So I ran with him for a lap or two, showed him a wheel in one of the corners. My arms were smoked, my shoulders, my legs, I was feeling it. Went into one corner, felt the front end kind of slide, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in cruise control and just finish right here for the day. Finished out that 8-lap GP race, and had a ton of fun today, battling all day with Arnie and the Grand Teton Hardy team. My hat's off to those guys for their win today. They really earned it and deserved it. And Steve, he put together a really great bike, and he rode really well today. And I couldn't ask to go out there and battle it with two better dudes than those two guys. So I'm super stoked to be able to go out there and do this stuff with those guys. I mean, that's what makes it worth it for us. So let's get out there and just be competitive, and and come off the track and high five each other and congratulate each other and enjoy these times that we have at the racetrack. Because I mean, I'm no pro rider here. I'm not getting paid to be here. I just do it because I enjoy it, and I enjoy it because I get to do it with my team and my family. I enjoy it because I get to do it with guys like those guys, and they enjoy it like I do, and it makes it all worth it. So that's how our day ended. I think it was a huge success this year. We're going to make some changes and get ready for BRL number 2 in Milwaukee in September. So we got a little bit of a wait before we hit the track again. And lastly, I want to thank all my sponsors that have helped and pitched in. First and foremost, the company that has been with me for the longest time and supporting my racing efforts is Law Tigers. Those guys have believed in me and helped me out for years, and I want to just give them a huge thank you. Companies like Beringer, Galfer, Rotten Garage, Speed Merchant, Legend Suspension, Motul, Dunlop Tires helped us out this weekend with tires. So all of these companies help us do what we do here. And last but definitely not least is my wife, Tori, my kids, and my team, my crew. None of this stuff happens without all these guys. So I love all these guys. Some of them are my family. Some of them are my shop family. I love them all. And one of the reasons I do this is to enjoy these times with them. And I want to just thank them for doing everything they can to help me get to this spot right here, because it's huge. And I hope you guys enjoy following our racing. We're going to keep getting after it, and hopefully we can bring some more results. Thank you, and we'll see you in Milwaukee.